Hi, everyone. Dr. Frankie here. And hope you're all doing really well and that you're having a good week. I'm thrilled to be here with you. Today's been an exciting and busy day. Lots of coaching, two interviews for matchmaking. And I found two people that I really think are amazing for one of my matchmaking clients right now, which is exciting to interview two people that I think would be a match. That doesn't happen that often in one day. So that's pretty thrilling. And I got to also connect with my client the same day to figure out her availability and what kind of date she wants, and then circle back to them and figure that out. So all that got coordinated today, which is exciting. And now I'm here with you all, and I'm going to cover, of course, a topic that is important. You all know that very sex positive, board certified sex therapist, love to talk about sex and really debunk and demystify all of the bullshit out there, especially now more than ever. So much misinformation is being disseminated on TikTok and Instagram, and people will share things with me that are like just so out there and not accurate. So, any opportunity I have to provide accurate, science based, researched, empirically validated information, I'm jumping on it. So, we're going to talk about women watching porn and see what y'all think about that. What else can I tell you? I think I updated you. That's about it. I think I'm going to just jump into the topic. Actually, let me just thank you, of course, because I have a ton of gratitude. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you all. So thank you to my subscribers, my followers, people who believe in me, people who learn from me, people who are curious, okay with, right, experience, like exploring and having, trying new things out and learning new skills. Please share, post below, share the articles. I want to hear your thoughts. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm Dr. Frankie, and I'm a professional matchmaker, clinical psychologist, and board certified sex therapist, who's also the CEO of a very large matchmaking firm that focuses on LGBTQ plus matchmaking. But if you're straight, don't feel left out. Reach out to us. We will find an amazing matchmaker for you because we're connected to a huge consortium of matchmakers all over the world that are badass and are doing very similar work to what we're doing and matchmaking at a very high touch, high end, old school approach. We're not using AI. We are using humans and we'll continue to use humans, and because we need human contact and we need intuition and a human to assess vibe and energy and compatibility beyond just data. So I can get into that another time. So let's just jump in. Women who watch porn. Our shared cultural understanding of porn and who consumes it often looks something like this: a lonely boy or a young man glued to a screen in the dark, watching grainy videos of bleach blonde actors in lieu of human connection. In reality, though, the landscape of both porn itself and people who consume it is much more complex and diverse, like many things, right? It's not so black and white, not so simple, especially when it comes to humans, including the many, many women across the US who actually do consume porn regularly. How many women watch porn? How many are there out there? While the cultural image of a porn consumer is a certain one dimensional idea of a man, a fairly broad and diverse population of people consume porn, including women, folks. According to polling on consumption of adult content online, at least 20% of porn consumers are women. 20%. Did you hear me? Yes. That's 1 in 5 people. Researchers think there's good reason to believe that number is actually a miscount. The actual number could be closer to 40 or 50%. While it's difficult to gather accurate data on stigmatized activities like sex, masturbation, or porn, it's safe to say that many women of diverse ages, races, sexual orientations, and other identities consume porn regularly. What kind of porn do women consume? It's impossible to say exactly what the porn habits are of women as a group, and it may vary significantly from one person to another. It's clear from research that women do consume porn in the way that it's perhaps most popularly imagined, watching videos online. The digital porn site Pornhub reports that 23% of its viewership is female and conducts its own research and surveying about what they're looking for. And below, you'll see the links so you can see that research. It's amazing. There's so much information that they voluntarily share with consumers that really helps us understand some of this behavior. Among women, Pornhub viewers, searches for lesbian porn are far and away the most popular. Lesbian is the most commonly used search term by women by a significant margin. Gay male porn is also very popular, the second most common category after lesbian porn. In terms of specific sex acts women consuming porn are interested in, search terms about cunnilingus and oral sex were up to 900% more popular for women than men. Perhaps more so than men. Women are also likely to branch out into other formats for consuming porn. Like written erotica is very popular with women, whether it's a more traditional bodice ripper romance with some steamy sex scenes, more contemporary romancy like A Court of Thrones and Roses, a dedicated erotica anthology, or even erotic fan fiction published online. Women may also be interested in the newly emerging field of audio erotica. Apps like Quinn and Deepsea and bringing erotic scenarios narrated by voice actors to individual users' smartphones, where they can be listened to discreetly on headphones. Some users may find this kind of erotica has a more intimate and personal feel to it than others of porn, or be drawn to the ethics of a platform where you can follow creators directly and know they're being compensated. Why do women consume porn? For the most part, women consume porn for reasons very similar to men and having to do with both sexual arousal and just looking for entertainment. Women research participants in one study who watched porn said they did so seeking sexual pleasure, sexual curiosity, fantasy, self exploration, lack of sexual satisfaction, boredom avoidance, emotional distraction, suppression, and stress reduction, right? Sex reduces stress. Women also watch porn for social reasons, as foreplay with partners, to show partners what they were interested in or what they like, and to learn more about unfamiliar sex acts. Women who belong to sexual subcultures that don't get included in traditional sex education, like queer women or women into BDSM, may watch porn to learn more about the kind of sex they want to have, even if they know porn is an imperfect representation. Is watching porn harmful? Like any hobby or media consumption, consuming porn has different connotations in different contexts for different people. There's no inherent moral value to consuming porn as long as the creators and workers involved are compensated fairly in a healthy workplace. But it's up to you to determine what role it should play in your life. There's also no moral issues with playing video games. But if you're playing video games 12 hours a day and neglecting your relationships and obligations, that may be an issue to address. That's what I have for you folks today. So please share your thoughts, your feelings, reactions. If you think this topic would really help somebody that you know, then share it. And please subscribe. Hit that bell below and hit all notifications. And I usually drop about 2 to 3 videos a week. So please join me next time. And I look forward to seeing you then. Kisses, hugs, take real good care.